I am live again. Well, again, if you remember, had a impromptu live stream earlier on. Now I'm here, back again on a Saturday evening with the life puzzle. It got a little bit interrupted last weekend. It's been a week since I did that. This time last week, I was puzzling away on Big City Collage. How weird is that? Look, time flies, doesn't it? Anyway, please let me know if you can see and hear me fine. And if you can see the picture fine, I've been testing out a new live stream setup. In terms of, I've got a new camera. The setup's the same, but the camera is different. And that is the camera that's pointing down at the puzzle. So just want to make sure it's all still working. Had a little bit of a hiccup earlier on, but I managed to fix it. Honestly, tech does not like me. I don't like tech. It never works how it's supposed to. All right, first of all, let me say hi to everybody. So we have Philip and Concerning Blue and Thomas. Hello to you guys. Hello, all you Brill peeps. I love it. I love it. You all Brill peeps. Hi, Cara and Sarah and Nance. We've got Anna, we've got Snuff Snuff and Marianne. Hi to you. Claire, Sam, Clark are all here. Hello, you guys. Angela is here as well. Hello to you. You can see and hear me. Thank you, Sam. Ohana's here. Hello, Ohana. Hi, Roald. Not seen you in a while, Roald. How are you doing? Rose is here. Philip, have I said it? Have I said hi to you? I forget who I've said hi to and who I haven't. Hi, Sybil. All is good. That's good. And Laura's here. Hello, Laura. Okay, and to everybody watching who isn't in the chat, hello to all of you as well. Now then, um, yeah, so I'm just going to explain a little bit about the setup, the new setup. Hi, Matt. How are you doing? And Slowpuff and Deb, you're all here too. Hi, you guys. Right, so I did a test live stream earlier, which I just put out for members only because I was testing the new camera. Now, I got a new camera, a new Canon, an upgraded version of the one I was using for previous live streams. And I actually bought it for the marathon last week because I wanted another camera going. And it's a great camera, but as with all new up-to-date tech, it has bells and whistles that I'm not familiar with. It has different ways of working, different cables it needs, and all this other stuff. So I've been trying to get to grips with it, and it's fine. But I really wanted to use it in my live streams because what I wanted to do was use autofocus so that I didn't have to constantly put it on manual focus and have to keep fiddling about with the wee wheel and like never quite getting it right. And the problem with using autofocus on my old camera was it used to bring up a little white box all the time. And this one, I figured out how to get rid of that. I did the test earlier. It was on autofocus. I zoomed it in, I zoomed it out, and it stayed focused and it was brilliant. And it showed colours really nicely and there was no box. So, in that respect, it was a lot better. Really high definition. What we did find was that hello Ella, how you doing? Hi Claire. Grandsons Alex and Oliver are with me this morning, watching along. Oh, hi there. I nearly said this evening then. It's morning for you, isn't it? Goodness me. Roald, hi Vicky. Yes, I've been very busy lately, so much so that I didn't train that much for Worlds. Are you still going? Um, no, I'm sorry to say I'm not, Roald. I really wanted to. I signed up and everything. But the trip was just, it was turned out to just be too expensive for me. And because I would have had to have taken my children along too, which kind of tripled the price. And I mean, it would have been fine, them going. It just cost quite a lot of money. So I made the decision to not do it this year. But I would love to go next year if I can. If I can. Hi SS. I hope you have a great time though, Roald. And I'm sorry that I'm going to miss you. Hopefully, I'll catch you at a future one. Danish puzzler. She's going too. Like, it would have been great to meet her. So many people that I've missed, but you know, it's fine. I will watch it along and enjoy it along with you all. Who else? Has anybody else joined? No, I think that's everyone. We're just saying hi. So yeah, okay, so back to my live stream test earlier. I built a wee puzzle. I built a little 200-piece puzzle just to see what it looked like. It looked really great. But what we did find was that the camera is in some kind of auto exposure mode. I don't know. It's in manual video mode, so it shouldn't be auto doing anything. But there are certain settings that can be on auto that I need to turn off, so it doesn't keep adjusting the brightness. Because what we found was I tried putting a white foam board underneath, and it immediately darkened the whole picture because it was too bright. I've had to like move my lights to point them upwards so it's not shining too bright on the puzzle. And as such, the thumbnail of me might look a wee bit darker. So it still needs some tweaking, but overall, I think this is going to be a better setup, and that camera is definitely going to be better in terms of looking at the puzzle and, the clarity of the image. So I hope that you like it. I hope that you find it good. If you, if anybody, who's not in the chat just now has any feedback, please leave a comment and just say, I thought it was great, a lot better, probably a bit bright, whatever. Just because, and I am aware of possible slight brightness, in terms of the camera settings, but I didn't want to start fiddling with it. Before this live, I wanted to just do this live first, and then I'll fiddle with it after. Because I thought if it all goes wrong, I'm not going to get it fixed in time for the live stream. So this is what it is for today, and hopefully this is all fine. Some more chat. Understandable. It's quite expensive indeed, a lot more than last year at least. Yeah, it is. It's not that easy a place to get to, really. Sniff sniff, not noticing me cry. Cry. Hi Siobhan, how are you doing? Are you alright? Are you on your way to Spain? Or are you not going this time? Hi Jill. Finally able to watch another live as I'm back home now. Yay! Good to have you back. Did you have a good trip though? It's slightly bright, but only slightly. Looks fine to me, really. Better now. It says puzzle out, Vicky on, and chatting with everyone. Oh, good. Puzzle out, Vicky on, and chatting. Yeah, this is always good, isn't it? So, in the last, I better do a wee reminder, really, of where I was with this puzzle. So, because we've missed a week, haven't we? We were doing the marathon last week. You're leaving early on Monday morning. Okay. Yeah, I mean, Donna Louise is already there, and I guess some people have left a few days early, but yeah. I mean, is there any actual puzzling that goes on Monday? I can't. Do you know? I've really not paid much attention to the schedules for Worlds. Just packing and doing my best, my last practice puzzles. Good, good. Oh, it's gonna be great. Have fun. Hi, Karen. Roll. A lot of people not going this year. There is some drama in the puzzling community. Yeah, I've heard some things. And I know a few people aren't going, but not necessarily for any kind of drama reasons. I think some people aren't going just for practical reasons, really. Um, like Kristen, for example. I think she's not going because she's got other things going on. Um, so yeah, it's a shame. Finally got the live 3K puzzle, but haven't started it yet. Maybe when I get back. Oh, yay! Please do. That'd be brill. That'd be brill. I can't remember, Siobhan. You're in the Discord, aren't you? So when you do start it, put your photos up because there's a channel in there for this one. There's a puzzle along for this one. But obviously, focus on worlds. Focus on worlds now and have fun. So the life puzzle, an update. Here it is. Now then, this might go dark when I put this under the camera. Let's see what happens. It did a bit, but you can still see it, so that's good. So, what we have really here is a puzzle of two halves, and I have been working largely on the top half. So, to start with, I was doing kind of this side, the wee pink sky, boats. I moved along a bit and did the balloons. I did the animals then after that and worked along a bit, did the rainbow and some of the stuff in the sky. And then last time, I nearly said last week, not last week, the week before, I worked on this surface water, um, where the dolphin is, and just underneath these boats and all these animals here. So, sort of down to about here, where this line separates the top of the water from under the water. And there's a few gaps at the top, not many though, and in fact, my top right sixth of the puzzle is complete. So I'm going to just quickly show you the other boards so you can see where I'm at, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. I mean, just to show you while the image is in front of you, I'm going to work on the clownfish next. Because I'm basically on the underwater part now, the clownfish is a pile of pieces I had separated. My other piles separated are quite large, but if I manage to get the clownfish done today, I was thinking I might do some of these areas here where it's just more blue. You've got some dolphins, a little bit of Atlantis down here. Probably work on that bit next because the fish pile and the coral pile is just, they're both quite big. So hopeful to get this bit and that bit done today. But I'll show you the boards and then you will see where I'm at. You can see it, like there's like an auto adjustment in the brightness. You'll be able to see it. I hope it's not too off-putting, but that is something I'm going to work on fixing. So bear with me on that one. So this pile of pieces is my clownfish, and they will be in the bottom left corner here. This is the bottom left sixth. Or I've got 6 boards, and this is the bottom left one. This one here is the bottom right. So you can see where I've done some of this surface water. This one here is bottom middle. Again, surface water, you've got a little bit of that dolphin jumping out, and that's a little bit of the tiger that's in the water. Then the top 3 boards are much more full. This is top left. This is top middle. And this one is top right, which is complete. There are no gaps in this one. It's a little bit wonky, but there we go. So that is how far I have got with this puzzle. And I am now going to focus on the bottom left and the clownfish. That is my next task. So here it is, back how it was. Hopefully that explains things a little bit. Hi Rold, are you going this year? All afternoon I was reading in my chair and had one of my cats in my lap. Then was dinner and some other things, now watching on my couch, and he's on my lap again. Is he able to sleep anywhere else? No! Your lap is the most comfortable. Grace isn't really a lap cat unless I'm wearing my dressing gown or I've got like a furry blanket on my lap. Like, he loves a fluffy, kind of furry, comfy blanket or cover. Then he'll lay across me, but mostly he'll sort of just sit beside me. Yes, there is a speed race for each country and there is the world record, but to do this together per country instead of a race. Right. Drama in the puzzle community. I thought we did this to like relax and stuff. Oh, I know, it's silly. I try not to pay too much attention to it. You hear things, but I try not to pay too much attention. You have been chosen as the cat bed, so now there is no other sleeping spot. Enjoy. This is true. I think Snuff Snuff's right. Your lap is warm, yeah. Good morning, after Eve. I love that. Might have to put that on a t-shirt. Good morning, after Eve, Brill puzzling peeps. Right, hang on. Hi, Siobhan. Yes, I will leave in 5 hours. Oh, it's exciting. Everybody's going to Worlds. It's exciting. 39 degrees C. Oh, my lord. That's so warm. I Google translated that. Good evening to you, my lady. It's looking awesome. Thank you so much. Hello, Claudia. How you doing? You puzzling along tonight? Good, 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 good. Right, well, let's build some clownfish, shall we? So, there's quite a lot of them, all kind of jammed on top of each other. I'm hoping I can use colour to work things out. I've got some yellow ones. There's some blue ones. Oh, that's an edge piece. You know, I could get the edges out too, couldn't I? I haven't got the edges out. I will grab them shortly. Just let me separate some of these. And yeah. Gosh, there are lots of oh, clownfish. Right. This might be a daft question, right? There are green, blue, orange, yellow clownfish here. Are there clownfish of all different colours like that, or has that just been done for the sake of this puzzle? Because I thought they were just orange, like in Finding Nemo. But you know, it's not like Finding Nemo's the authority on the matter, so thought I'd ask if anybody knows. If anybody's into aquaculture. Um, are there different coloured clownfish, or is this just a puzzle thing? That's a purple one. That's a blue one. Right, I'm sort of mingling yellow with orange here. I mean, I'm happy that there's lots of different colours in this particular puzzle. Makes it more interesting. Kind of orange going into red. Ah, there's a bit. There you go. That goes together. I will check and have a look in a minute see if anybody's answered my clownfish question. Well done, love it. Good. The American and Spanish organizations have some beef with the World's Organization. Oh, see, I knew the Spanish did, but I didn't know about the American. I don't know what exactly, but a lot of well-known names are not going for this reason. Oh, I had no idea about the American one. But I had heard about the Spanish one. And just putting in my order for a few puzzles, there might be a certain advent calendar in the order as well. It's almost here. It won't be long. I'm starting to see Christmas food in the shops now. You know, like chocolate coins and mince pies and stuff. I'm sure I saw some of them earlier in Sainsbury's. There's a lot of colours. I looked it up. I was shocked because I thought there was only orange. Oh, right, so there is. Okay, thanks, Slitherpuff. Oh, well, I remain blissfully unaware, but thanks for the info, Rold. Yeah, I just, it really, it shouldn't be a thing that takes over puzzling. I mean, it just shouldn't. So I just do my best to ignore it. Clownfish come in a wide range of colours, including the classic bright orange, but also red, pink, yellow, black, brown, and even blue. Ah, I don't really like doing that, but I should. Doing what? Doing what? Sorry, I'm getting mixed up now. Right. So, okay. So on a different note, but also about worlds. Does anybody have predictions about the puzzles? Now, I haven't done a prediction video this year. I've just been really busy doing other things, as you know. Um, and to be honest, there seem to be a lot of new puzzles that I've seen pop up on Instagram and stuff that I wasn't aware existed. So I think I'm a bit behind the times, really. But I kind of thought that there might be. I have sort of like when I did last year's prediction video about the puzzles. The one where I'm at the start and I'm doing my Mystic Meg bit. I've got my little crystal ball. Um, when I did last year's, I kind of had like a bunch of sort of theories that I based my predictions on. So, like for example, I thought they would throw something in that was a bit different. And I mean, they've done circles, they've done panoramas, we've had vertical ones. Um, so maybe this year we will see some square ones, possibly like a dunk puzzle, maybe. That is one of my predictions. Not for which ones, but it could be any one of them. Um, so that's a possibility, I think. Another thing I think they like to do to make things different is like to like do different types. Like maybe there would be one of the glow in the dark ones, or one of their what are they called, brilliant series or something. Um, I also think they're going to do pretty new releases. I often think as well that they like to put puzzles in the mix that are from a little collection. Like one year it was Nature Edition, last year it was Scandinavian Places. This year there's another collection. Somebody, was it Clark, posted about it in Puzzle News. I can't remember what it's called, Lustful something or other. I'm sure the word lustful was involved. I can't remember. I feel like that's like a selling point for Ravensburger, right? Throw a collection in, two or three puzzles from a collection into the Worlds competition, and you'll have people trying to get hold of the ones from Worlds, and then trying to get hold of the other ones that they don't have. You know what I mean? Like cashing in on the collector's mentality. So this is kind of what I base my predictions on. That kind of thing, from a sales perspective, from do something a bit different and throw the puzzler kind of perspective. They might, I mean, I guess they won't do licensed puzzles like Disney and stuff like that, but there might well be another anime puzzle. They do seem to be releasing a lot of anime puzzles. Last year they had Spy X Family at Worlds. I believe there's an anime called One Piece. I think there's a puzzle based on that. I can't remember what the other ones are, but I think there's like a bunch of them. So I wonder, like, what do you think? What puzzles do you think might come up? But take it with a grain of salt because I don't know any inside scoop. Well, this is the problem with gossip. It goes a bit out of control, doesn't it? The more it travels. So, like you say, best just to move on from it. There's a lot of colours. I looked it up. Oh yeah, no, I've read that. Um, wait, I've read all of that. Sorry, I've gone backwards. No, I'm joking. Do whatever you want, lol. The individuals are going to pick between two puzzles in the preliminary round. Your prediction odds go up with so many puzzles. Yeah, that's right. That's a new thing this year. That's quite exciting too. Aha, I will take mini puzzles as the areas are small to practice somewhere. Yeah, it's a good idea. I think we also get some square puzzles, Vicky. Oh, yeah, you'll think you'll get some of the square ones. I think so. Lustful landscapes or something. Yeah, something like that, Liza. Like, it's there's always some kind of collection that they throw in two or three puzzles from. So that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, there's also the colourful animals, although they've been out a little while, so they're perhaps not as new, but that's a collection that they might go with. SS member for 11 months. Oh, yay! Almost a year. I subscribed to Vicky Makes and Builds after watching your 2024 Worlds prediction video. Good memories. I enjoyed making that video. It was good. And I had the cat predicts one at the end. Do you remember? He laid, sorry, in the maritime flare puzzle box. Yeah, I could see all four Dulk puzzles. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's another series, isn't it? I'm now working on the edge of Piece of Life. So happy. I have a lot to catch up on. Oh, good. You're working on the edge. So you've done some sorting then. That's good. I think the Dulk is a good candidate too. They can be all these colours, but the orange is the most known. Ah. Oh, well, thank you for looking that up, everyone. Or if you already knew, for letting me know. I did not know that. I thought that was just a bit of artistic license going on there. That's great. So there's a bit of an overlap with some of these fish. Um, and some of them are tiny. I do need the edges out. I think that's probably going to be sensible, getting the edges out. But I haven't got them out from under the table, so I will grab those shortly. I think there's a fish in here that isn't actually a clownfish, but it is sort of stripy. But I mean, if I've got enough pieces and I can put them together, then that's fine. Okay. And I'll move those across, and it gives me space to do a little bit of the edge. I'd obviously missorted that one, but at least it was in the clownfish. Where is my tin with the edge pieces in? Oh, I see it. 1 second. Oh. A lot of things got moved around for the marathon that I was doing, and the tin ended up somehow in the wildlife puzzle pieces box. So, I'm just going to pop those in there and see if I can pull out the clownfish pieces. Uh, Pop that down there for now. Um, or just three like last year. Yeah, the Scandinavian series. That's right, the Scandinavian places. I did predict that that collection might come up. The year before, I felt like it was Nature Edition, but I don't think they do all of them. I think they. I mean, there was also the Force of Nature. Um, that came up in. There was one with lightning, Pink Thunder, or something like that. So that's another collection that cropped up last year. But I don't think they tend to do all of them. I think they do two or three. And then it encourages people to kind of complete the collection and buy more. That's my theory. I could be wrong. Hi, Jessica. I'm finally down to the last 100 pieces of this Red Arrows puzzle. Did you say you had done it, Sam? Well done. The Red Arrows puzzle definitely seems like a puzzle that Sam would do. Oh yeah, Rod makes good point. Has Ravensburger done any series lately exclusively in Europe? Yeah, see, this is it. That's another prediction I made last year that they'll probably choose puzzles from the different catalogues. So, ones that are from Europe, ones that are from, the UK, or well, the UK's Europe, from different catalogues, maybe one of the American ones or whatever. I think they might. Think they might. Be good if I could get this whole edge done now. Maybe. See. See what I can find. I mean, I do find it easier to build out from an edge. Um, I'm gonna kind of put the coral pieces to one side, but I might pull out blue because there's a bit of blue coming down here. And I could maybe get this whole corner bit done. Uh, that one. Oh, what is there? I think that goes bottom right. I'm getting a little bit of that together. That's fine, that's fine. The edge is going to have to get done eventually. Mm, yeah. I'm not sure if that's clownfish or not, but I'll put it there just in case. Corner. There's quite a lot of clownfish pieces. There we go. And on that one. All right. I think that's it for now, but I'm going to leave that there just in case I've missed any. I'm going to attempt to put this edge together. That one. Right, I think that's actually a different fish, but it may well. There we go. Yeah, different fish here. And it's further along than the clownfish. So, but that's okay. That's okay. I'll pop this over here. I'll probably go on the middle board. And that would go on the right hand board. So in some cases I've just picked out bright fish and they've not necessarily been clownfish, but that's okay. The bright colours help with this. Yeah. Nope, that's that one there. Okay, getting there. It's coming together. Right. So that's we should have the face of a green clownfish here. But it's only just on the piece. I might have one missing out of this slot. That I don't think is a clownfish. Yeah, I've got one. Darn it. I've got one missing. Um, I think just one, maybe two. No, there's one there. I think I've got one missing. I'm glad I kept them out now. There's a bit as well that I missed. Does that go there? No. Right, let's see if I can figure this out. It's like a dark brownish green kind of. Where are you? Hmm. No. Ah, there it is. Okay. Yay! Got it. I'm not interested really in doing the whole edge, just because I'm focused on this corner. It'll help with this corner. I want to get some larger piece count puzzles, just having the funds and space to do them. Well, yeah, funds, I totally get that. Space-wise, I would say the foam boards are the way forward. So this is a 3K, and I'm doing this on 6 pieces of A2 foam board, and it actually works quite well. Um, Hang on, I'm just going back. I just want to say, Vicky Makes and Bills last week, 24-hour puzzle marathon for charity was absolutely wonderful. I hope to see more charity events like it in the future, although maybe easier on you. Oh, thank you, SS. I'm so happy that you feel that way. You know what really made me happy? Like, so many people, the feedback I got from that, it was all good. It was all great. Which is, it's understandable. It was a charity event. It was light-hearted. It was fun. But the word that kept coming up repeatedly was it was so much fun, and I'm so happy that everybody had fun watching it and being part of it. And that makes me really happy. So thank you. I'm glad about that. You know, when you go grocery shopping and you get a new kind of chocolate bar, and then you get home and remember you bought it and you can't find where you put it. Yeah, that's me today. Oh, sorry about that, Liza. Turn up, it'll turn up. It was going to be for the 6 portals to puzzle along with Vicky, but I also want to do Christmas puzzles in December, and I'm worried I won't have finished portals in time. Oh, yeah. Can you get like a piece of A1 foam board and build a 1000 piece on that? Well, an A1 foam board would fit a 1000 piece puzzle, maybe. I mean, I can't. It's not like I have like acres of space to do loads of puzzles. The way I manage to do it is I basically stack them all on top of each other. So here you can see this puzzle in a stack on top of the big city collage puzzle. And I've got puzzles under the table all stacked on top of each other. So essentially I build them on top of each other. And that's how I manage it. It's the only way I can because I don't have acres of space. But I make it work. Chocolate will turn up eventually. Yeah, exactly. Maybe I'll need it squashed in a pocket. Let's hope not. Yeah, I hope not. You have to put it in the fridge. Clark is finding space to do them with three young. It's finding space to do them with 3 young children running around. Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I know. It's yeah. I mean, mine are older, so they don't really come near the puzzles. But in my old place where I used to live, the trick was the cat. Um, could you do like others in the chat and just make a puzzle on top of a puzzle? I just found it. Yay! Draw on your bedside table. So you were obviously keeping it very safe, even from yourself. Just see midnight snack stuff. Thanks for starting the food talk. No, I want chocolate. Yeah, me too. Although I did just eat chocolate before I came live. So I'm kind of all right. My chocolate tanks are, running pretty full. Yeah, some puzzling really don't mix. Trying to do my puzzle and my cat Bellatrix is demanding my attention and trying to sleep right in front of me. Yeah, well, this is what I was about to say. In my old place where I used to live, none of the doors shut properly. So, for some reason, I don't know why. So the cat just used to be able to get into any room, and the room I puzzled in, he could get in, and I had to basically figure out ways to stop him, doing any damage. And he would jump on the table sometimes, and I would have to be there and make sure he didn't, do anything bad. What I had was I had a space next to me, and I had a box. I can't remember what was in the box, but the lid kind of sagged downwards, and there was something in the box. It might even have been a puzzle that was in the box, like taped. But he used to love laying on that box, and I used to make sure it was beside me so that if he ever started to show too much of an interest in my puzzle, I would put him on the box, and he'd lay on the box, and he'd be right there, so it'd be close to me. Um, but he would lay down, and he wasn't kind of in my way. So I'd have things like that. Um, and I don't know what else would I do. Like whenever I stopped puzzling, I would always cover it with a foam board and then put something heavy on top. And that was how I got round the cat. Like there was no other way to do it. I had to protect the puzzle from him, and I couldn't do it couldn't do it by locking him out of the room. I had to because he just could always get in. That's the space where I built the Disney Museum puzzle originally. Like, there's that I've got footage of him like running across the floor and kind of skidding on it at one point because I was trying to lay it out on the floor, and he just oh, well, you know how cats can be. So yeah, it's not easy, but there are ways you can do it. Yes, foam boards. Yeah, I don't know where I'd be without foam boards if I'm honest. I think what I'm going to do is my smaller puzzles, but when Vicky is puzzling, I'm going to sort. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Press too soon. I was saying I'll do all the sorting, ready to start in January and can watch Vicky all over again. Yeah, absolutely. 'Cause there's no real time limit to the puzzle alongs. You can do them whenever you want. I mean, if somebody wanted to do Woodland Fantasy Garden, they could. It's fine. It doesn't really matter. It must have been like looking for that missing edge piece. I just can't think of anything else really till it's found. Yeah, I know. I know what you mean. I'm like that sometimes. It depends. But they do mix. Just let the cat do what the cat wants to do and work around Bellatrix. Yeah, this is it. Cats usually get their own way. I can do that, but I will need the dining table for guests at Christmas. I'm worried I won't have finished. Yeah, this is true. This is true. My 6K section of the 42K Around the World puzzle is currently on 9 foam boards, planning to add a 10th one today. So it's coming along then. I hear the decoy box tip, but my cat just gets up and walks all over my puzzle every minute anyway. Well, I'm not saying he did it every time. Sometimes he just was in that kind of mood. Um, and there wasn't much I could do, but a lot of the time it worked. I've ordered some more foam boards so I can start Whispers of the Forest once they arrive. I love that puzzle. I love that puzzle. All right, sorry. I'm gonna carry on. I'm gonna carry on. I'm getting all sidetracked. No, that doesn't go there. That goes there. Um. Okay. Don't tell me I've got another one missing. No, I haven't. That's that one. Yes. No, it's not. Oh, maybe I have got another one missing. Ah, does that go there? No. Where does that go then? Oh, there's a rogue clownfish. That is definitely a clownfish. But you know what? There's one that's gone rogue. Uh, Look there. See that? Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to use my fancy zoom on my camera because it will stay focused. See there? That is a clownfish. It has ran away or swum away. Maybe it's a little nod to Finding Nemo. Maybe the artist likes Finding Nemo. Do you think it's meant to be Nemo? Although I don't see it doesn't have a duff fin. But anyway, that threw me off completely because I got a little clownfish and it doesn't go with the other clownfish. Oh, it's like the fish in the sky. It's got little tricks, this puzzle. Right, I'll just zoom out again. Did you like that? See? It's good, right? There we go. That's better. Um, hang on. Where was I? Looks great so far. Thank you. Vicky makes a build. Speaking of Woodland Fantasy, will you be setting up a legacy puzzle along channel for the older puzzle alongs? Yes, I will. That's a good idea that was suggested by I think Clark in response to Massat, who was getting a bit confused with all the puzzle along channels. This is to do with Discord, by the way, if you don't know what I'm talking about. In my Discord server, there's a category called puzzle alongs. And in that category, there are a whole load of channels for every puzzle along I've done. And I've done quite a lot up to now. I mean, they're stacking up, aren't they? So, the Woodland Fantasy Garden is one of the oldest, if not the oldest, I think. It was the first puzzle along I did. Not many people are really posting in there now, but we don't want to just completely hide them or get rid of them. Sometimes people do, and it's nice to look back on them and etc. etc. So the suggestion was to create a category called legacy puzzle alongs and then move the old puzzle alongs into that category. Just to make it more I don't know, just kind of easier to sort out with your eyes. Because another thing that Discord does, which is slightly frustrating, is it doesn't put the newest channels that I make at the top of the list, it puts them at the bottom. So then I'll have to physically move them to the top, which is easy to do, but I can't do it on my iPad. I have to do it on a laptop because my iPad just doesn't let me do it. It's frustrating. So sometimes they sort of languish at the bottom instead of being at the top. But yes, I think that is a good idea, and I will do that. And thank you for reminding me, and you may have to remind me again because I forget these things. But I do think that's a good plan. Love the zoom, awesome. Yeah, I like how I can zoom and it will stay focused. Honestly, that is a great thing about this. Fancy, I know, fancy camera tech, zooming and all sorts. Emo, yeah. I wonder if that's why they did it. Clownfish running off on its own, that's right. So cool camera, thank you. Hi Dexter, how you doing? Vicky, when you get a chance, would you please put a new Discord link in the description? I'm having issues with my account and trying to rejoin with a new one. Oh, okay. Yes, I will. In fact, Dexter, I'll do it right now. Give me 1 second. Because actually, I needed to update the Discord link in this description, and I haven't yet. I forgot. So, memory like a sieve, you know. Memory like a sieve. So, uh, now let me find that one, and that one, that one, and that one, and sorry, over to myself here. You can't see what I'm doing, but I know what I'm doing, kinda. All right, so Dexter, I just went in and updated the link in the description for this live stream. And so if you refresh first because it might have the old link in, um, and then click on it, it should hopefully take you there. Let me know if it works. But I just did that for you right there. I use foam boards all the time and stick them together and puzzle on top of the dining table. When they're taped, it keeps it sturdy, even if there's a big overhang. Yeah, yeah, see, that's great. If I remember correctly, Wooden Fantasy Garden is why you initially created Discord. Yeah, it is. Yeah. I mean, it really has done what I created it to do, but like way more as well, which is amazing. The Discord server's been amazing. And by the way, if you're not in the Discord server, as I just said to Dexter, link in the description. It's an invite link, and it will let you join my Discord server, and it's such a brilliant server, even if I do say so myself. But it's good to hear from you, Dexter. We were getting a little bit worried, because I think tried to tag you the other day, and he couldn't tag you. So I guess it's your account issues that you're having then. I'm glad you're okay though. It's always a worry when somebody kind of disappears. Um, I will. I'm tempted to send for some black foam boards to puzzle 6 portals on. Yes. I like puzzling on the black foam boards. Now then, why did I get black foam boards again? I think I was doing the playing cards puzzle on them. No, I need to find another piece here. These are getting a bit mixed up here. I've got yellow ones mixed with orange ones, mixed with red ones, and oh, they're getting all jumbled. So, I've got another one here missing. That's very frustrating. Right, so let me once again. Here, we found it. Yay. Okay, that was quick. That was good. That's my rogue clownfish. So there's nothing else along there. That's the rest of that's just coral. So let me put these back. And pop them down there. Sorry, Sam, you will what? What did I say? Sorry, I lose track. I would definitely recommend black foam boards. I think I first started using black foam boards when I was working on the playing cards puzzle, and it looks so great against the black. And I've not really looked back. I've just always used black foam boards now. I think the puzzles look really good against the black. Glad to see you missed you in Discord. Yeah, absolutely we have. Jill, good for you. I would do the same, but cats are going to slip everything on the floor. Guaranteed. Clark, does the link in the description for this video not work for Discord? For this one? Yeah, it should. Now, because I've just literally changed it. What I tend to do with my live stream video descriptions is I tend to copy and paste ones from the previous one. So because for life I'm on part 7. So rather than writing a whole new description out each time, I tend to just copy and paste them. The only problem with that is that I end up copying and pasting the old link, and sometimes I forget to put a refreshed link in there. And I hadn't done it with this one, so I've just changed it now, and it should be a recent invite link. Hello, yes, missing Discord. I've been busy, and now tech is being difficult. Miss everyone. Oh, I'm totally feel your pain with the tech. And we miss you too. Cara, Soul, you have one too in your collection. One what, sorry? When I last bought foam boards, I had to buy 5 white ones as well as 5 black. I just couldn't find just A1 black anywhere. Oh, right, so you got half and half. I will remind you if you forget about the legacy puzzle alongs. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I already forgot. My brain doesn't cope with too many things all at once. Thank you, Sam. I bought a new tray that fits a 2,000 piece puzzle. Oh, right, I see what you mean. Tray, yeah. That's brill. That's really good. Okay, so now I can work off the edge. I've got a pink clownfish here. Well, it's kind of pinkish. I hope I've got all the pieces. I feel like that one should be obvious, but I'm not seeing it. But they're all kind of swimming over the top of each other, so it's not always really obvious. So we've got kind of a greenish blue one here, kind of a teal coloured one. Don't think this is necessarily going to be a simple section to do, but I shall do my best. There we go, that's that one. Then we've got a dark blue slash kind of purple coloured one here. There we go. Right, I'm glad to be back for this puzzle. I did miss it a wee bit last week. I mean, I was very focused on the big city collage, obviously. I enjoyed that, what I've done of it so far, but yeah, I did miss this one. There we go, that's a bumpy, a wavy, I should say. We've got that one. Okay. There we go. That goes there. Well, this is gonna look good when it's done. Oh, the clownfish are so bright. Um, they're just so pretty. That one is like a dark, it's like a reddish colour. Again, I'm not seeing it though. Does that go there? No. No. Okay, that's fine. Move to a different bit. Not that one. That one. Mm, hmm. Okay. It might be good if I move around a bit. Where's this one? Is that one? Nope. There's that one though. And that's that one. So, yeah, right, sorry, I'm just concentrating a wee minute. Look amongst yourselves. But I do have something to tell you, which I'm hoping that you'll look forward to. I just want to try and get these pieces in because I'm in the zone. I'm in the puzzling zone. I think I've got another fish here that isn't a clownfish. But it has like stripes. So I'll put that over there. And I will continue on. I keep grinding to a halt. Right, there's a green one here. Let's see if I've not put many green ones in. That one? Yay. And then we've got a bit of yellow and a bit of green in one piece there. There we go. Found it. Same again. Ah, okay. Vicky, thanks for the updated link. I can accept invite, but then I just get an error. The link is now working, but I'm still having some sort of issue. We'll need to contact Discord support. Oh gosh. Bumpy is a cool alternative name for wavy. Yeah, I forgot what name I usually used for it. But yeah, it works, doesn't it? Oh, I don't know what that could be, Dexter. I'm not that au fait with Discord, but I think it might be something that the Discord support, you might need to do that. I mean, I've had people contact me before trying to join, and they've just simply not been able to join. And the reason has ended up being because they just don't have a Discord account to start with. But we know that you do, so it's not that. I don't know what could be causing that. I'm sorry you're having such a problem with it. I really hope that you can get something out of support on that one. I was told to stop watching the live stream and go to bed because I have to get up early on Monday. What do we think of this? Yay or nay? I say nay. I might regret it later. Well, I mean, come on. You're asking me. Nay, nay, stay and watch me puzzle. Monday's ages away. Stay up. Exactly. Exactly. I mean, it's Sunday tomorrow. So, yeah, stick around. You'll be good. You'll be fine. Like your thinking, Sam. Got puzzling to watch. Depends on who's telling you this. I'm too in the zone with my Ravensburger 300-piece great outdoors puzzle. I'm here in spirit, everyone. Oh, no, that's great if you're enjoying it. Brilliant. In spirit and not in wine. No, I won't wine. Sorry. We're quite easily influenced as a group, aren't we? Somebody says a word and then we want it. Regrets are for later only. Enjoy it now or regret missing it. Well, that's it, you see? You're right, Roald. It's very philosophical. Hello, Richard. How you doing? And B as well. Hello, B. Clearly, it wasn't a puzzler who told you that. No, can't have been. Can't have been. Oh dear. Right. Come on, where are you? I reckon there must be another fish over the top of that because I'm just not seeing that. Hmm. Oh well, never mind. I might not have them all sorted, and that is okay. So I go. No. I seem to be struggling with the pinks and reds. That's blue. Got blue with a little bit of pink on. Not that I can see at the moment. Alright, maybe I can go back up here. Seems like the yellow were doing okay. I think that might be a different fish. There we go. It's not always easy to spot. Sometimes they sort of blend into a different colour, so I'm not necessarily looking in the right pile, if you see what I mean. Like that, like for example, that's a yellow one, and then it hits the edge and then it sort of starts to blend into orange. So I'm now looking in the orange pile instead of the yellow, but yeah, I don't always look in the right pile, if you see what I mean. I think that's, yeah, that's one of the other fish. That is a wavy, but not one I can see. Ah, it's there. That's because it's in the green bit. That's a wee tiny piece. Nope. No. Now then, there's a blue one here. You can just see half of its face. Where's the other half of its face? I don't know. Hmm. Okay. Got a bumpy as well here, wavy, I should say. I keep changing them. Just go with it. There we go. Right, so I'm into an orangish red one now. Yes. Where are you? Where are you? Come on, I can't find you. There. I've not necessarily sorted these into the most logical piles. There we go. See, there's the other half of a face, but that doesn't go there. Um, no. Okay. There's this one up here. Don't know. There's some really bright yellow ones left still. Maybe I can get a bit of an island coming together here. There we go. Right, so that one floats somewhere up here. I don't think I can quite attach it yet. There's a blue one just the other side of this one. So let's see if I can build that one out. Can't quite attach it yet. That's frustrating. Ah, that goes there. There we are. That's an obvious wavy. It's coming together. It's coming together nicely. I'm pleased with this. Oh, I said I was going to tell you something, didn't I? So tomorrow I am hoping to put up the video which I'm going to call a live stream summary. Or I'd rather I'm going to call the series live stream summaries. And what I mean by that basically is that for large piece counts that I live stream, probably ones 5,000 pieces and up. For those puzzles, I'm going to try to create videos which summarize all the live streams essentially. So what happened, and I have told you about this, I think, in the past. So one of the members, who I don't think is in the chat at the moment, the YouTube name is Masat, and she's in Discord as well. She approached me to ask if she could edit the video that of the 5K Pokemon puzzle. And essentially it's just like chopping up the footage, speeding up the build, chopping out, bits of random chat that isn't really sort of relevant, and keeping in strategy, why I've built what and in what order, etc., etc. And anyway, she's done it. She's done it, and she got it to me actually before I did the marathon, but I couldn't do a great deal tomorrow for a live chat premiere, where I will be there chatting with you. Oh, it just disconnected. Can you all see everything all right? There was a wee bit of a blip there. I'm not sure if you actually caught all of that. But anyway, to summarize, there's going to be a video tomorrow, live chat premiere, of the live stream summary of the Pokemon puzzle. Now, it is a long video. It's over an hour. Yes, blip. Did it blip? Yes, it did. It did. I saw the message come up that time. So hang on. This is obviously my problem. We'll contact support. Ugh. It's frustrating, Dexter. I'm sorry about that. Love putting the fish together. Fun to do. Yeah. They are fun. They're so bright though, aren't they? Clownfish are adorable. Next, have you updated your internet security? My antivirus was stopping me from connections. Oh, was it? Love this part of the puzzle. Yeah, it's so good, isn't it? So colourful. Sarah, thanks for the suggestion, but that's not it. My account is just gone. I'm really sure this is a Discord issue. Dexter, your account is still showing up in my DMs. Well, it's showing up in mine too. I noticed that the other day, Dexter. That would be in history. Can you tag me or see me as a member in the channel? No, you're not on the server. Yeah. Did it blip? Yes, it did. It did. It should be reconnected now. Didn't leave the channel. I was just suddenly logged out and couldn't log back in. Email does not exist. Oh, that's so bizarre. That's really weird. Matt's doing the dirty work. I like this idea. Well, he's done an amazing job. I basically just provided her with all the footage. And this is including footage that I did of it goes there. Footage from like update videos and stuff that I did, off camera stuff, off live stuff, I should say. And she's done an amazing job of it. And I give her sort of free reign with the music, and she's like done it all herself. The only thing I did was I added at the end a reel. I made a reel of the puzzle along, people's photos from the puzzle along. So I created that reel and I sent it to Massa. Massa added it onto the end. Something she's also done, which I think you'll like, is and I wasn't expecting this. When I watched it, I was like, oh, that's so awesome. She's done like figured out a whole bunch of statistics, like how long each live stream was and average length and build time, and you know which session was longest, which color section was longer, all that stuff. She's done all of that, and that would have taken me forever. So it's yeah, so it's not quite the same as I would, because she used different editing software to me. Although I'm having to change my editing software because they're discontinuing the one I use, which is helpful. So I'm gonna have to learn a whole new thing. But anyway, that aside, I'm not convinced that that is even a clownfish. Sorry, just as an aside. Um, that is what I'm hoping to put out tomorrow, and it'll be a premiere. So look out for that. I was hoping to schedule it earlier today, but I haven't quite finished it yet. I need to add a little intro onto the beginning. Um, and then I need to upload and set it as a premiere. And I'm missing that piece. It's frustrating. It seems very obvious. That, again, seems like it should be obvious, but I can't. Right, that goes there, and I can't attach it quite yet. Ah, it goes there. So, are these... Right, there's some tiny little clownfish. Oh, there's another little group of them a bit further along in some coral. So there's like a small group of rogue ones, and then one individual rogue away over here. This goes up here. There we go. That must be a clownfish. That looks a lot like a clownfish. No, it's not. It's not. It's that one. I think these are part of the rogue group. Maybe. I don't know. Anyway, so hopefully you're looking forward to that and you'll join me for that. As I say, it's quite a long one, but we're dealing with 15 live streams worth of footage. So I think it's been condensed down really well and really well done. There's no sort of unnecessary fluff. It's all the talking you hear me do and the building you see done in time lapse is all relevant. So I mean, usually if you think about it, if I was doing videos on a 5,000 piece puzzle, I would split it into two and I would have two parts. So it stands to reason that one video on a whole 5,000 piece puzzle made from live stream footage is going to be quite long, but it's a good one. I really enjoyed watching it. The only thing, it was sort of early days of my streaming experience. So there's the occasional stream where the footage is just a tiny bit blurred. Um, and there isn't necessarily a consistency in lighting kind of thing because it's several weeks worth of footage. But I've tried to tweak things as best I can and adjust things, but overall, I think Massat's done an amazing job, and I've done the best I can with adjusting. But it's quite technical areas of editing doing that stuff, and I'm not really that good at it myself, really. Anyway, I think it will be good. You have leveled up your channel. As channels grow, lots of creators get editors to help. Yeah, I suppose they do. I suppose they do. Do you know what I could really do with? I wish there was a training course that existed on video editing. Just like learning how to use certain software. Because the software I use, all right, sorry, just before I continue this story, this is as done as I can get it. There's a group of clownfish that are sort of across in the middle, that I haven't put together really, but I don't think I've got all the pieces. I've also got other groups of fish that are together, but that don't belong with the clownfish, and some edge pieces that are like that as well. So I'm just going to leave those there for now. And I think what I'm going to do is pull out these blues, these ones. And I think I'm going to switch boards. So that's looking good just now. And we're on 20 past 10. So I think now, yes, it'll be this board that I need. Here. There's like a patch of blue underwater area that isn't covered in coral and it's not covered in loads of fish, but there are a bunch of dolphins. And they were I was able to separate them because they just weren't as detailed and busy, I guess, the pieces. However, it doesn't necessarily follow that it's going to be easy to build. There's quite a lot of pieces here. I also think some of the pieces in here will belong in the sky because it's a very similar shade of blue. That shouldn't really be in there. And I could perhaps do some gap filling here as well. That looks like a bit of splashiness. Maybe from where the dolphin is jumping out. There's one. So I might possibly be able to gap fill with these. I'm not sure how easy these are going to be to come together, but we'll see how we go. So I'm just pulling out a new pile now. Yeah, no, people do, but I would love to master a decent editing software. The thing is that the editing software I've always used from the beginning, that's the flying fish, I think. I'm going to put that there. From the beginning, the reason I liked it, and it was an Adobe one, the reason I liked it was because it was simple to use. It was easy to use. But it was so glitchy. And I came so close to giving up on it on so many occasions, but I always went back to it because it was so easy to use. And now they basically just emailed me and said, "Oh, we're discontinuing this one." And I was like, "Oh, great." So I can actually still use it for now, but eventually it will disappear and I won't be able to use it anymore. And So the time's coming for me to learn a whole nother software. And they're just, some of them are just quite complicated, and there's so many buttons and so many things that do different things. And yeah, it's taken me a while, but I'm getting there, slow but sure. I would love it if I could, if there was at my local college, if I could just go and there was some kind of editing software class or course. I would love that. Of course, I use YouTube. YouTube's a great resource. There are videos all over YouTube on various different things. So I'll do my best. But did I drop a piece? I dropped a piece. But the one that Massat used is the one I'm probably going to move on to. But I think it's time that I kind of upgraded my editing anyway. Like, I'm always trying to look for ways to make the channel better, to make it better quality. Um, I don't like to just sort of sit and let it stagnate. I like to try and improve things. So, yeah, see how we go. But yeah, Mazat did an amazing job. Oh, I see celebratory emojis. Huge amount of work done. It's such a large amount of video. Impressive. Yeah. Well, it would have taken a long time because it involved cutting out a lot of just talking. So there would have had to have been a lot of just watching it and listening and chopping it up and stuff. Would have been quite faffy, I would imagine. There's a local company that offers week-long training courses in either Final Cut Pro or Adobe Premiere. See, Adobe Premiere is fine, but it doesn't work on iPad, and I largely use my iPad. So it's not something it's not a route I've gone down. But DaVinci Resolve, you can use on iPad. And so I've been practicing with DaVinci Resolve. So I'm hopeful that that will be a good one to use. I mean, it's recommended. There's a lot of good reviews on it. So I'm hopeful that I can learn that. I'm getting there with it. What do you want to know? Both Apple and Adobe have a list of official training companies. Oh, do they? Well, it's DaVinci Resolve I'd like to learn. I'm getting the hang of it. Yeah, you got into Discord with a new account. Need to set up profile, etc. But I think I'm back. Woohoo! Oh, brilliant. That's great news, Dexter. Excuse me. Can see the new you. Vicky, discontinue, as in they are just not updating it, but it's still available to use, or they'll just be wiping it out of existence. You'll no longer have access. So the way that I'm sure the word was discontinue. I can't remember the word they used. Basically, they're not updating it. They're not putting any more sort of work into it. They said it will basically get more and more glitchy and buggy, and it might just stop working altogether. And after, I don't know, September 2026 or something, we won't be able to use it at all. So yeah. Now then, there's a lot of pieces here, and I am wondering what the best way to go about approaching this is, because there's even more in here. I have pulled out a couple that I know go in the top half of the puzzle. These ones here. They'll fill in gaps. I don't know about that one. Now, I'm wondering if just going for the dolphin ones might be a place to start. You can kind of tell the dolphin pieces because there's like a light that shines off their backs. Like these. Not that one. There, they go together. So it might be worth focusing on the dolphins, maybe? That's the flying fish. Woohoo! Okay, we're filling a couple of gaps up top, so that's good. Yeah, I think dolphins are going to be the way to go. Right. And then hopefully with this new camera, if I can get the settings all on the target, then any live stream footage I use to make a live stream summary video will be clear. There'll be no issues with focus, because I do have issues with focus sometimes. It's quite frustrating. So it's really nice to be able to rely on the autofocus on this, be able to zoom in and show you things, and that's really handy. So yeah, so it all means good things. Just takes a bit of trial and error to start with. Right, I think that's a dolphin one, and they are also dolphin ones. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, that's that dolphin, the underwater bit of that dolphin. That's dolphin one. Yeah, I think I'm just, yeah, separating out the dolphins is the way forward, because there's a lot of blue pieces here. I'm going to get confused very quickly if I try and do all of it at once. I think I could probably pull out the underwater buildings as well, maybe. Like that. You can see where there's like bits of architecture. Like these. So I'm kind of just micro sorting a wee bit at the minute. Might go up top. Oh, that's a bit of architecture. That looks like dolphin. Ah, no, darn it. Architecture. Oh, there, dolphin. There's a lot of dolphins. That's a thing. They belong in the sky. It'd be good to fill in some of the gaps up there. Eh, dropped one. More architecture. And whatever I don't get put in, whatever doesn't get put in, I can always, keep them separate now that I've done a bit of micro sorting. That looks like a bit of architecture. I think that's a dolphin. Some of the sky pieces are very hard to distinguish. That might be a sky piece. That might be as well. Hello, Rosemary. How you doing? Does anyone know the name of the 5K puzzle with Mickey Mouse standing at an easel. It's called, so I've heard it called two things. Artistic Mickey is what my one was called. Some people call it Mickey as artist, but mine was called Artistic Mickey. It's a Ravensburger. Looking at classes, London, Bristol, Leeds, Manchester, Kent, for example. Coro Academy offers a 3-day class in Bristol. Yeah, is it online? So I'm in Stirling. I'm nowhere near Bristol. If it's online, I could do it. Is that for DaVinci Resolve? Clark. Thanks, by the way. It's nice of you to look. Um, right, hang on. Does that go there? Looks like it fits, but I can't really tell. Some of the dolphins are quite big. I can't really tell if that actually goes there. Oh, you can see the dolphins we face there. Looks like it's dolphin. Some of them are quite dark too. I think that's dolphin. I think that is too. Yeah, there. Gosh, there's a lot of blue pieces, but I mean the other piles are bigger. I don't think it. I think I need to micro sort some of these before I get going on them. Oh, now that looks like a little bit of water there. A little bit of the surface water. And that one definitely is. That one is as well. That doesn't belong in the sky, it belongs in the water. And neither does that, it belongs in the water. But I definitely could tell a difference anyway. I wonder if I can find that one. Might be in my hand, of course. Ah, it is. Right. Okay. So if I can build down, that's going to be easier. Build down from the top. Ah, yes. And of course, there will be some, not many though, actually, on the middle board. Can't tell what that is. Dolphin there. I think that's dolphin. That's dolphin. I need to try and move these off the board so I can actually puzzle. Oh, that's sky. I think that's dolphin. Sky. Sorry, underground. Underground. Underwater city. There we go. That one I'm not sure. Looks like dolphin. Atlantis. Dolphin. Right. Okay. That's it. I think I'm gonna grab a piece of A3 foam board and move all these onto it. What I don't want to do is throw them all back in the pile in a heap. I want to keep them laid out. And I'm going to try if I can to put a few of these dolphins together. And see how far I can get with those. So I'll just be right back. With a piece of foam board. Here we go. I'm just going to move them over to here. And then I can see them better then if I need to, if I've got a bit missing from somewhere and I need to find it, at least I can scan over it and see them a bit easier. That, I think, is a bit of sky. Can't tell with that one. Don't forget to like this live stream, y'all. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Liza. Yes, please do leave a like if you're enjoying it. Yes, DaVinci Resolve editing classes. Uh-huh. I did Atlantis first and then the dolphins. And the random puffer. The random puffer. Wait, where's the random puffer? Oh, in the middle. Is that the one in the middle? No, wait, that's a lionfish, isn't it? Don't know. Oh, yeah, yeah. No, I see the puffer. It's right underneath the big dolphin. Wavy is the first piece on the right of you. Sorry? Can't tell if that's sky or not. Which piece? Have I picked it up already? I always forget. Ah, thank you. Reminder champion. Yeah, please do. Remember to like the live if you are enjoying it, of course. Now then, hang on. Well, yeah, that's some of the city. There's some purple in that piece. It's making me wonder if it's in the sky. So I'm going to keep that one separate just in case. I've got some of Atlantis coming together. That bit there. And that bit. I will look at that shortly because I haven't really looked at it on the picture much. There, they go together. I've got some islands coming together at least. I think that might go with the dolphins in that one. Right. Gonna put that to one side. It's quite a light piece, that one as well. Some just look a bit different, and I can't really put my finger on why or what, but I just sort of separate them until I figure it out, you know? I'm going to spread these out. These small foam boards are useful as well, just for kind of like as trays. There. Okay, so I'm going to they also fit inside this big Clementoni box, which is handy. So I'm going to put that in there for now. And I'm going to attempt to figure out these dolphins. So that one goes there. That's very obvious. And okay, let's just see what we can see. I think that might belong there. Of course, I could shape sort, but I don't want to. That. I feel like that's a 4-ins piece, but I could be wrong. It might not be. I'm just looking to see if I can see it on the other board, and I can't at the moment. No, I can't see it at the moment. So, not to worry. It may well be on here somewhere. I'm just not seeing it here either. I feel like there we go. That goes there. I can kind of attach some of these bits to the top. Ah, see, it's not 4-ins. I was wrong. I was wrong. It could be a 3-ins or it could be a 2-ins to it. Or there might be a wavy involved. Who knows? These pieces where it's a little lighter at the top, you can tell they attach here. So, and they obviously they get darker as you go down. That. That. No, that doesn't go there, but I'm pretty sure it goes up here somewhere. There you go. So that helps. That doesn't go in the sky like I thought. It goes up there. Not sure about that. Ah, yes, that's good. Okay, that one is on the other side. So I'm going to keep it on here for now, though. I don't want to knock those pieces off, but like that would be on the middle board, that bit. But I'm just keeping it there for now. So really, the transition lines are helping me out at the moment. It's the outlines of the dolphins that I'm spotting just now. There's a bit of Atlantis. Seems like that should be obvious. There we go. Is it almost? Some of these pieces are almost purple. There, that's the bit that should be obvious. I found it. Hmm. Okay, pleased with this. We're going in just a little faster than I anticipated, so that's good. That's the bit I couldn't find. It was 3 ins and 1 out. That's there. And some of the dolphins have like a green hue to them, kind of the underneath, the underside of them. There we go. So that goes here. Ah, yay. Okay, that's good. Hmm. I've got some wavies as well. Ah, goes there. And that one goes in there. So that was good. You can kind of tell where the dividing line is. Pieces tend to be a bit smaller, usually. Where do you go? There? No. That's annoying. Oh, I found it. Oh, did I? Sorry. I wasn't sure which one you meant. I have to say the greens in this puzzle are not as fun as the greens in the Happy Yarn Shop. Is it the same artist that you're working on? I'm working on Legend of the Jaguar Shaman Art and Fables. So beautiful, but very challenging for me. Fun though. Oh, I love that puzzle. It looks so gorgeous when it's finished, Liza. I did a 1,000-piece dolphin puzzle. I found the water was the toughest, so much of it. Yeah, I bet. Ravensburger 300-piece Great Outdoors puzzle. Rocky Mountain Reflections by Randy M. Jones. Oh, okay. So not a smaller Nathaniel. Took me over a year to complete. Oh gosh, yeah, that sounds tough. Purples and blues really blend. Yeah, they do. My dream is a gigantic puzzle room with an enormous table to make the 24K live puzzle. Oh, how good would that be? I struggle with yellow and green. Yeah, green I do like gradient kind of greens. Like, I mean, I say greens I struggle with. I'm doing the wildlife puzzle. There's a lot of green in that. I'm sort of okay with that, but there's a texture to it. So that makes a difference. But if I'm doing like a gradient puzzle, I find the greens harder to just figure out. That's um, a bit of the Atlantis. Calling it Atlantis. I don't know if that's what it is. These kind of green on the underside of the some of the dolphins. It's like a green shade. Hmm. I'm slowing down. There. There's some green there too. And that as well. Ah, hang on. There, that goes there. Where's that one? Here. Okay. So that, it's not that one. It might be over here. Not sure where that one fits in. Ah, that goes there. Uh-huh. Oh, there. That goes there. That one? No. Hmm, yes. Like filling in a gap. There we go. There's another one filled in. Right, we've got a very, very slight wavy there. Almost flat. I don't think I've got it out though. Might be on the board. Um, I struggle with yellow green. Neon Party was the brand. Oh, right, of the hard dolphin puzzle. I wish I was doing a smaller Nathaniel Mortensen. I don't even know if he has smaller ones. I know he's got a 500 piece, but I don't know if he's got smaller than that. Good night, everyone. Have to sleep as I have to wake up in 3.5 hours. Oh gosh, rolled. Safe journey. Have an amazing time. And good luck. Yeah, best of luck at Worlds. I hope it goes great. Good night. Have a fun time at Worlds. I found these dolphins tougher than the seagulls. Yeah, they're not easy. Definitely not easy. Thanks, Clark. I'm working on a 1K Rosecat con and I'm loving it. Oh, yeah, she does beautiful artwork, doesn't she? Can't wait to do the 6 portals. Sam, I also found the dolphins a challenge. Yeah, they're definitely not easy. I mean, they're going in. They're definitely not easy. Um, they definitely wear out. It's about 60 to 90 minutes puzzling, learning to walk away for a while. Yeah, you do, you do. You get fatigued, most definitely. Try doing it for 24. Or not. They're so cute. Cute, aren't they? Dolphins are cute. So, well, that's my limit. Or my neck gets sore. Yeah, my neck gets sore sometimes too. I found that I can puzzle longer as time goes on. Thanks, Vicky. You're welcome. Have fun. They're not. The big one is the centerpiece and 2 small ones. I'm not sure. What do you mean? This one? I don't think I've got that piece out. I think there's some still over there that I haven't got, but I want to try and kind of get rid of some of these first. That's a really dark bit there. So what goes there? Well then. Ah, there, see, now I thought that was sky. Ah, it goes there. Does that go? No. No. Where's that bit? I feel like I should be able to attach this somewhere. I'm just not sure quite where. Some of the underwater thing there. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. I'll find them. Right, this looks like dolphin. There. And that one there. So we're hitting coral-ish here. This dolphin comes down here. I think that's over here somewhere, but I can't attach it yet. This one comes down quite far. Where's that piece? Oh, click it there? No. No. Want to know where that one is? I think that might be dolphin. And that one. And that one. And that one. See, there's a few I think I've missed here. But I don't know where that is. Double wavy there. Again, should be super obvious, I would imagine. I'm not seeing it though. Nope. It's okay. Like, I didn't expect this bit to be easy, to be honest. So, I'm actually quite pleased with how it's coming along so far. Oh, there's the double wavy. There. I've got a few in the wrong pile here. That might be a sky bit. I think we still have plenty of time before we start the portals. Lots of life still to do. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I knew it was going to be a few more weeks on this. And I knew the bottom section of the puzzle was going to be harder because it's just there's so much going on. It's very busy. I think we're still, yeah. My puzzle I did. Oh, I see what you mean. 24 hours I would be under the table, lol. Yeah. There were times I was tempted just to lay down. When we were at the colourful fish, I thought I might want to get the puzzle. This part is cutting me off those thoughts. Yeah, it's slow going, isn't it? It's slow going. I mean, I've got the clownfish done, so it's not like I've done, nothing, if you see what I mean. But yeah, it's definitely tough. Not sure I've picked out any more bits that are going to help me here. Ah, that goes in there. I wish I could find that bit. That bit go there? Nope. Ah, ah, yay, okay. Woohoo, attach that bit. Where's this? Not seeing it. And I can't see that one either. Hmm. Yeah, the Atlantis goes all the way kind of up here, so well, that's not going to be easy to figure out either. There. Uh, come on, where are you? I really want to attach this. I just don't quite know how to. No. Wait, does that go there? No, it doesn't. Yeah, there we go. For now and again, I get a piece in. Like there? No, it doesn't. Yeah, I definitely think it's gonna take some time to do this one. So I don't think it's an easy puzzle. And I certainly think the top half is easier to put together than the bottom half. So I was under no illusions that this bit was going to be easy. But I think I need to do some micro sorting, possibly off the camera, for this because the piles that remain are big, like they're big. So, but that's okay. I don't know if that might be a bit of sky, possibly. that doesn't help either, having sky bits mixed in here. That goes there. Oh, yay! Thank goodness. No. No. Ah. No, thought that went there. Doesn't. Does that go there? Yes, it does. Oh, come on. It'd be great to get all these pieces in, if I can. Or at least as many in as possible before I finish. I was convinced I didn't have that bit for a little while there. And then it turned up. There. Alright, so some of the floating islands are going in, which is great. That's this one up here. Does that go there? Nope. No. No. Hmm. Nope. So I'm trying to. They're darker pieces. I'm trying to sort of distinguish darker from lighter. Doesn't mean I'm getting anywhere any faster. No, no. Right, okay, it's a different dolphin. There's a lot of dolphins here. Ah, too many dolphins. Right, okay, that bit goes in. That's good. And I got that bit. Does that go there? No. So I think that is more. No, I don't know. I don't know. I'm slowing down. I'm slowing down. Vicky's also become a beacon that has drawn in puzzle artists. However, a puzzle artist beacon. I don't think I would buy a Rosecat Con puzzle in the past. Now I have three of them. She's lovely, isn't she? She's lovely. I mean, her images are right up my street though because of the fantastical element. Isn't it great to get to talk to the artist? I know it's great. I can't wait to sort out one of the lives, where she can come and chat. Gonna try and figure it out. It's gonna be good. Luckily, the smaller ones that I could do and are available to me are not images I feel like I need. So for now, I'm safe from at least one artist collecting. Good start. You can do it. Thank you, Cara. I'll get there in the end. Agreed. I didn't realise when I joined this group I would be able to talk to the celebrities in the puzzle world. 2025 has been a good year. Oh, this is it. Press like, everyone. Thank you. It's with the. Oh, right. Is that a little up arrow? Well, Notebook is about to die. Cats are mad at me for not being in bed, and I'm getting pretty tired. I think it's time to say goodnight. Oh, good night, Ohana. I mean, we're getting there myself. I'm coming up to 2 hours, 15 minutes live streaming. I just want to try and get these last few pieces in, but it's not easy. It's not easy. Yes, sleep well. Sleep well, Ohana. Okay. All right. So let's see if there's any on here that I'm missing. I knew I'd be going back and forward a bit. Oh, that goes there. Of course, that's not on this board technically, but never mind. I think that might well be up in the sky. Oh, yay. Okay, that's good. I think they might be in and around Atlantis. Huh. Um, okay. There's a few I'm finding here. Yeah. Of course, there are other fish near the dolphins, so that's kind of throwing me a bit too. Eh. I think that might be on the middle board. Got a little bit of gap filling to do in some other parts. I think that's a bit of the city there, that and that. So I'll definitely keep these separated, these ones here. Um, but I'll try one more time to get a few more of these pieces in. These ones, and then I might have to call it a night because it's quite slow going. There. There. Yes. Okay, this is good. What's this? Oh, come on. Where are you? This one, I feel like it should be going in, and it isn't. No. Ugh. No, I don't know. Oh, that's frustrating. Yes, now that one. This one's bugging me. What's this? Can't see it. Right. Hmm. That's that one. No. Yeah, do you know what? I think I'm going to have to just leave it there for tonight. I'm just not, they're not jumping out at me. Probably just getting tired, I think. But I have got a good few in here. I'm pleased with progress tonight. I know that I've not done masses, but wait, oh wait. There, I found it. Yay. Um, I know I've not done, huge amounts, but I have put together this chunk and also the clownfish. So I don't think that's bad going. I'm going to just try to um, fill in a couple of gaps in the top boards. Um, that I think that goes on the bottom middle board. That one could be wrong, but I think it does. Or maybe not. Oh no, maybe not. I don't know about that one. Um, but what I'm gonna do is here we go. Try to fill out some of these gaps. So I actually think I've seen that one. There. That one could well be in the coral or somewhere like that. I don't see that on here. That one I've got. There we go. That fills in that gap. That I suspect is going to be in the fish or the coral or somewhere like that. These, I've got that one. And I have got that one and that one. That's here. So, missing 3 on this, which I think will be in the coral or the fish because there's more animal than or balloon than sky. Oh, there's that one too. There's that one too. So I think they're going to be elsewhere. That fills a couple of gaps in there, and then this one I should be able to fill some gaps in. We've got the fish, the flying fish. Oh yeah. We've got the beak of that bald eagle. Some of this tree. Oh, I was right about that piece. Got purple in it. Um, there. I was right about that one as well. And those. Oh, can I finish this board? Oh, might not be able to. I've got that piece missing too. And these. Right, but I could probably find these. So that one is there, and there's a double wavy there. There. Yes. That one? Have I got that one? Yes. Okay. So now there's just 3 on that one. And again, I think they're just going to be in with the coral or the fish or something. So that's filled a couple of gaps too, so that's brilliant. So I'll pop these back up here. Put these back over here. Just to kind of show you what I've managed to do. What I might do is just shape sort these quickly on this board so that when I come back to it, I can hopefully quite quickly fill these in. And then, oh, I found one there. And that one there. Well, that's handy. um, oh, now, see, now they start going in. Now I start to wind things up. Now they start going in. What's that all about? I'm just going with the flow. I'm just going with the flow. Um, yeah, as I was saying, I'll shape sort all these and I can come like finish this section off next time. And then I think with these piles, what I've got here, it might go dark. Sorry. What I've got here are fish, um, coral, which is all these, and this. I mean, this might be a way to go next. These are sort of blue coral pieces. And I think they're gonna go, these ones here, and it's still a big pile. But I think they're going to go sort of along the top here. So that might be a way to move next. I'm not sure. It's really hard to know how to sort these pieces. I'm gonna have to have a look through them and see if I can perhaps do a little bit of micro sorting because I think it's gonna be slow going during this bottom half of the build. But I'm pleased with that for today. I think that's gone quite well. I'm still putting pieces in. I think it's gone quite well. But that's where I'm going to leave it. Hope you've enjoyed that. I hope that you liked the new camera and that it looked fine. Don't forget to give me some feedback on that if you are watching this afterwards or if you're watching this and you can't chat. Um, Drop a comment and let me know if you thought the camera, the focus, and everything was good. And yeah, and I'll keep doing this. But I'll try and figure out the whole auto exposure thing. Hi, Darlie. Sorry, I didn't know you were there. I'll try and figure out the auto exposure thing and fix that up. But apart from that, I think it's looking better. Thanks for another great stream. You're welcome. So please like the stream if you enjoyed it. Check out the description for links, invite link to the Discord server. I think there are links to this puzzle, associate links. If you decide you want to join the puzzle along, it's not too late. There's links in the description for that. What else? There's links for my merch stores. You can go check those out. I need to get some new merch going. I've got several ideas, but it's just getting around to doing it. But do check that out if you're interested in some of my puzzle merch. I will hopefully be chatting to you all next week as we watch the worlds together. It'd be great to hear some of your thoughts on that. There is a speed puzzling channel in my Discord server where we can all chat about it. If you think that anything you say might be a spoiler of sorts, you can use the spoiler feature in Discord to cover that up. But conversations about worlds will happen in the speed puzzling channel. So if you don't want to find too much out, I would suggest you avoid that until you've seen it. I may look into possibly doing some kind of watch party thing. I'm not sure yet quite how that's going to work. But yeah, hopefully we'll have a lot of fun watching that and keeping up with that. Join me tomorrow for the live chat premiere of the 5K Pokemon puzzle video, the live stream summary video. Again, long video, but a good one. And Massat's done some amazing work with the editing. I can't wait to show you all. So please, I hope you can join me for that as well. So look out for that. I will schedule it very soon. I'm going to say goodnight at that. Thank you so much for being here and watching along. It's been brilliant. I'll see you next time. Bye.